traveled down to the riverbank on the edge of town, throwing an unbaited hook off the side of the fishing pier. With a peppermint stick and a cold orange drink, I sit alone and I try to think, but God wouldn't heal the cancer above my ear. Then the holy rollers come by the dozen to see the one they say God has chosen, who could heal anything from their goiters to the gout. He wades in the water up to his waist, and the blood runs to his pockmarked face. In a high nasal voice he began to shout, says the same blood that runs this river red will heal the sick and set the captive free. But if you think your pain is gone, then you may as well go on home, 'cause you ain't here for Jesus, you ain't here for me. Then Mrs. Connor and her kids arrived with a new little boy. Must have been about a 5. His kid was rich, you could tell by the clothes he wore. She requested a prayer for his mother, and the preacher asked what was wrong with her. The little boy says she's hungover from the night before. Well, the preacher gave a look of surprise, and he said, son, have you been baptized, been washed in the blood from the Savior's holy fount? He had dunked him under, and when he arose, it was water and snot in the little boy's nose. He said, son, you've been redeemed, now you count. He says the same blood that runs this river red will heal the sick and set the captive free. But if you think your pain is gone, then you may as well go on home, 'cause you ain't here for Jesus, you ain't here for me. Next day I went back where the preacher had been, and I saw that same little boy again. This time he wasn't with anybody else. He went walking like a lamb to slaughter, and he dipped his feet into the water. I thought, oh shit, this kid's gonna baptize himself. Well, the sky turned black and began to thunder. It went once, twice, 3 times under, and the river swallowed him with its angry flood. I jumped in the water and I tried to save him, but the current was strong, so I finally gave it with my arms empty except for the blood-red mud. Says the same blood that runs this river red will heal the sick and set the captive free. But if you think your pain is gone, then you may as well go on home, 'cause you ain't here for Jesus, you ain't here for me. If you ain't here for Jesus, you ain't here for me.